We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Julio making his sugar. This bout, expectations are these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. A well-placed hook. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You're fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Chavez in that last round. And around it. And there's the bell to start round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Can't score with that hook again. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Another scoring shot there. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Talk about a... Bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Good defense on the right uppercut. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Two were made for each other. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He missed with that jab. That counter shot lands. Misses with the jab. Nice job blocking the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. What would you tell this? On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. That counter shot lands. back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Whoa, wait a minute! Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Ceasar Chavez in trouble! Julio Ceasar Chavez goes down! A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. Chavez. And there's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get nervous...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Julio Ceasar Chavez in some serious trouble. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot for...
That will to win and refusal to stay down. As final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Chavez in that lap. Here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A straight right just misses. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Julio, can you believe it? He put Chavez down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it.